up, my Talkin Fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Knockout of the Week Award, hosted by yours truly, Mike Orr, and my man, Cedric Ben. Cedric, what a weekend of knockouts. We have some good ones, don't we? We definitely have some good ones. But our winner is none other than the Michal Loniewski from Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto, Canada, from Thursday night. And guys, we were ringside for the event, so we have the video for you to see. We are going to play it right now for all you guys out there to see. It's a great knockout, man. Cedric, do you want to say anything before we play the video for the people?
Just let people know how, what the event was. Maybe give them a little build up to the event, build up to the knockout, build up to the event, build up to the fight, build up to the knockout. Who put it on? Who were the fighters?
That's right. Well, let me tell you, man, this is a big event. Thursday night underway at Rebel Entertainment Complex. This one was huge, man. Put on by Lee Baxter. It was headed up by Fantauzzi versus Loniewski, which is the knockout here that we're going to see. Also on the undercard, we had Steve Rolls taking on Shady Gamor, and that was for the IBF North American Middle, which I'd like to say that our man Steve Rolls from Canada is now holding that belt. And Amanda Golly, a friend of the channel here, man. We've had her on before. She had a great performance, but unfortunately that was brought to a decision, man. And it wasn't the way it should have been. Honestly, I thought Amanda won that one, but we're here to talk about this wonderful knockout from Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto, Canada, and we are going to show you this great knockout that happened. So I'm going to bring it up right now. Here we go. So Loniewski is the guy in the green shorts. Fantauzzi was going undefeated into this match, guys. This is brilliant, this round, man. Fantauzzi was 11-0 going into this bout. Loniewski was honestly a last-minute replacement, and this goes to show you that sometimes those last-minute replacements really can put a hiccup in your plans, man. Oh!
Yeah, he slept him. He slept him like twice. He woke him up and slept him back again.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, let me take a nap over here now. He was out on his feet, guys. You see that? What a brilliant shot that was. Oh, my God. Wow. Cedric, what a brilliant knockout.
Yeah, you can see a couple seconds earlier that he was trying to land that overhand right. He tried it a couple seconds earlier. Over the opponent's weak jab. And that's what happens. Sometimes you can, if your jab is not stiff and accurate, even if your jab lands, but your opponent can tell that can tell the timing that it's coming at, and it's not that effective, like not an educated jab. You can just come over top, and that's exactly what Loniewski did. Came over top right and finished. That was the beginning of the end. The overhand right was the beginning of the end. And then he put him to sleep, woke him up, and then put him to sleep again, all in a matter of 3 seconds.
Yes, he did. We have a slow-mo version of the same thing. We're gonna show this one right now. Here he goes. Loads up. A nice shot. Stumbles him. Kicking him back, man. Look at that. Legs almost straighten up right there. Just for him to fall back, man. It's what a great well-timed shot, man. Puts him on the ropes, swarms him, gives him no time to recover there.
Yeah, exactly. That was the thing. It was no time to recover. If he didn't have time for the referee to come in, and the referee's trying to come in and put his hands up, and he's just coming with an onslaught of punches.
I'm telling you, it was
like the referee was holding on to him while he was still punching. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, honestly, it was the greatest knockout I've seen this weekend. So, yes, that is why Loniewski is our man for the winner of the Knockout of the Week award. Yes, Carl, there was a few, know what? I don't even know the final numbers for attendance, but it was a packed house. I don't even know how many seats were there. We weren't even sitting, man. We were standing ringside. I see you, little man. I see you. Did you see that knockout?
Yes. Yes.
But yes, Carl, it was a packed house. At least 1,500, 2,000 people. It's not a huge venue, but definitely there was a lot in attendance, man. Great event put on by none other than Lee Baxter. Good for him, man. He's a young guy, up and coming Canadian promoter, and you know what? He's putting on great shows. I can't wait to be part of the next one, honestly. But honestly, I want to touch on some other fights that went on this weekend. Honestly, shout out to our man Dante Benjamin and his TKO stoppage of Corey Thompson in the first round. Another kid we've profiled on this show many times, and our man Antonio Morales coming through with his second round TKO over Denny Reyes. Antonio Morales, man, he's that huge monster, man. 6'9", 269 pounds. He improved to 4-0 after last night's fight, man. That was a good one. And then we also have Antonio Woods. Shout out to you, 10-0, staying undefeated, man, moving up to 11-0 with his first round TKO over Daryl Jones. Great knockouts this weekend. And honestly, another one is our man Guido Venilo. Wow, man, what a big man that is, taking out Rafael Rios. Did you get a chance to see that fight, Cedric?
No, unfortunately not. I'm looking for the highlights though.
Definitely some big fights, man. Some great knockouts this weekend.
How can you tell what was the main punch? Were they knockouts by left hook or right uppercut, or
honestly a swarming, most of them. You know what, honestly, Antonio Morales, it's just those straight big hands, man. I believe it was a right that caught him, and he just drilled him down into the corner. The guy could never really recover after that. That was a huge one, man. Great. This kid, man, he's 6'9". He makes quick work of it, man. You know, he's just one of those guys that can definitely do some damage. He's just got that ability, and he's long, and he's got that reach, man. You know. Did you have a chance to see it after he put him down twice?
No. The only knockout I saw was the one that we featured.
That's it, eh? Well, Morales did well, man. He overwhelmed him in the corner. Definitely had him against the ropes, put him into the corner, just overwhelmed him with those big, long, vicious hands that he's got. Definitely a great knockout for him, man. Guys, I'll put some links to all these wonderful knockouts that were runners up to this week's winner, which was the Fantauzzi and Loniewski fight. Guys, be on the lookout for us to have Fantauzzi coming in for an interview to discuss what went on in that fight and where he's going to go from there, man. This is his first loss. He lost it in a pretty highlight reel fashion. So we're going to talk to him, get him in the studio, and find out what's next for him. So, guys, be on the lookout for that to happen soon. Shout out to Carl for dropping out all the comments today, man. Cedric, you want to say anything else before we get out of here?
Like you said, Loniewski was you said he was a last minute replacement.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show that, even if you don't have a fight scheduled, you should always be in the gym. You don't have to be going, like a full out training camp, but you should still be in the gym just to keep your skills sharp. Because you never know, especially if you don't have a title, like you don't have a belt. If you have a belt, you have a little bit more control on when you're going to be fighting. But if you don't have a belt, you can get you can get called at any point in time for a last minute replacement. So you want to make sure you're in training as often as possible.
Yeah, man. It just goes to show you can never be counted out, man. Always these guys with these hard, these hard times, man. It's hard times when these guys come in here like this, and nobody takes away your belt, takes away your ability to move forward in the fashion that you were, man. It sucks. It sucks that sometimes that this happens, but it just goes to show you can never be counted out in boxing, man. And it only takes a punch to really, throw the entire weight of the way this match was going, man. Honestly, what a great fight, though. Fantauzzi fought hard. Unfortunately, he didn't come out with the win. And our man, Michal Loniewski, is our man for the winner of the Knockout of the Week award. You heard it here. Knuckle Up Knockout of the Week goes to Loniewski. Wow. I had never even seen him up until that night. So just goes to show you, anybody can win this thing, man. So, guys, thank you for tuning into today's episode of the Knockout of the Week Award, hosted by yours truly, Mike Orr, my man Cedric Ben. And we'll see you next week, same time, same channel, new knockout. Until then,